I thought it was over the night. I packed everything I owned into the back seat of my rusted Honda and drove into the dark with no plan. I had just lost my job, my lease was up, and my relationship had ended in silence. I remember pulling over at a rest stop, staring at the ceiling through the windshield, thinking, this is how people disappear. It felt like the universe had closed its door on me for good, like I was no longer part of the story. For weeks, I slept in my car behind gyms and truck stops. I'd rinse off in public restrooms and pretend like I still had somewhere to be. Every morning felt like climbing out of a grave. My body ached, my spirit numb. I was invisible, adrift in the background of a world that kept spinning without me. People passed by without seeing me. I was a ghost with a pulse, lost in the cracks of a society that celebrates only the visible. Then one morning at a library, I overheard a girl say, "You can apply for the local outreach program. They help people get back on their feet." I wasn't looking for help. I wasn't looking for anything. But something in me whispered, "Try." That whisper saved my life. That single word cut through all the noise and defeat and said, "You're not done yet." The program gave me a mailbox, a hot meal, and something I hadn't felt in months: dignity. I got a part-time job cleaning at a daycare. The kids didn't know my past. They just smiled like I mattered. Slowly, I stopped looking at myself like I was broken. Their laughter softened something in me. I started saying yes to small things, to hope. I began to feel human again. I began waking up early just to feel the quiet. I'd walk to the bus stop with coffee in hand and hope in my chest. I saved every dollar I could. I journaled. I read books again. I called my sister. I forgave myself. Some mornings I cried in gratitude, not for what I had, but for what I was learning to feel again. Peace, possibility, presence. Eventually, I moved into a small studio. Nothing fancy, just four walls and a lock that was mine. I cried the first night I slept on a mattress instead of a back seat. I hung a photo of my family on the wall. I cooked pasta. I played music. I danced alone in the kitchen. It wasn't a comeback. It was a beginning. A real one. If you think it's over, it isn't. The ending you fear might just be the place where life turns. There is no shame in starting again. I did. And it was the bravest thing I ever did. Sometimes rock bottom isn't the end. It's where we rise. Slow, quiet, real, and stronger than ever.